It was a Friday, and we were supposed to have a pep rally. The whole school had been buzzing with excitement all week. Posters were plastered on every wall, and the air was filled with anticipation. Everyone was pumped for the big game tonight. Cheerleaders were ready, practicing their routines with extra energy. The basketball team was huddled together, strategizing for the big match. Students were decked out in school colors, faces painted, and spirits high. Then it happened. Right before the principal started talking, Mr. Johnson, the vice principal, whispered something in his ear. The principal's expression changed instantly. The principal's face turned white as a ghost. He took a deep breath and announced, "The pep rally is cancelled." A wave of disappointment swept through the crowd. Emergency assembly, we all groaned. What could be so important? We trudged towards the gym, our excitement deflated like a popped balloon. Now we were all stuck in the gym, squished together on the bleachers. The gym was packed to the brim and it felt like there was barely any room to breathe. I swear they cram more kids in this place every year. The bleachers creaked under the weight of so many students, and everyone looked uncomfortable. Whispers filled the air as we all wondered what was going on. The anticipation was killing us, but not in the way we had hoped. The principal finally started talking. He was droning on and on about some guy named Millard Fillmore. Who? Apparently he was some old president. This guy was really boring. The principal kept saying how important it was to learn about him. All I could think about was how much I wanted a cheeseburger. I swear this assembly lasted a million hours. My butt fell asleep on the hard bleachers. It felt like I was sitting on a bed of nails. Every minute dragged on and I could feel my legs going numb. I tried shifting around but nothing helped. The bleachers were just too uncomfortable. My best friend Rowley was already snoring next to me. He had given up trying to stay awake about an hour ago. I envied him. At least he was getting some rest. I nudged him a couple of times, but he just mumbled something and turned away. Even the teachers looked miserable. Mrs. Greggs, my English teacher, was playing tic-tac-toe with Mr. Thompson, the gym teacher. They were sitting at the back trying to look inconspicuous, but it was obvious they were bored out of their minds. They were not even trying to hide it. Mrs. Greggs had a smirk on her face every time she won a round. It was kind of funny, but also sad that even the teachers couldn't find anything interesting in the assembly.
Ugh, this is the worst. I can't feel my legs anymore. I tried stretching them out, but it only made things worse. I could see other students around me doing the same thing, trying to get some feeling back in their legs.
It seemed like everyone was just trying to survive this endless torture. The gym was hot and stuffy, and the speaker's voice was a monotonous drone. I glanced around and saw that almost everyone had the same glazed-over expression. It was like we were all trapped in some kind of boring nightmare.
I couldn't take it anymore. The noise, the chaos, it was all too much for me to handle. I had to get out of there before I lost my mind. So, I decided to sneak out, hoping no one would notice my escape. I started to climb down the bleachers, carefully placing each step. But suddenly, crash! My foot slipped and I tripped over the edge. I fell right into the people below me, causing a chain reaction. We all tumbled down like dominoes, one after another. It was like a scene from a comedy movie, but it was happening in real life. It was total chaos, with everyone trying to regain their balance. Everyone was screaming and laughing, some in panic and others in sheer amusement. The bleachers had turned into a playground of chaos, and there was no stopping it.
Oh my gosh, watch where you're going. People were bumping into each other left and right, trying to find a way out of the mess.
What is happening? Is this normal? The confusion was evident on everyone's faces. No one knew what to do or where to go.
Well, this is going to be a fun mess to clean up. The aftermath was a disaster, with papers, bags, and even shoes scattered everywhere.
Well, everyone except the principal. He did not look happy. His stern expression said it all. This was not how he envisioned the day going.